All right, hello everyone, and welcome to another CMS match for the CTF 2020 Summer Tournament Draft. Today we have Midnight Snacks, which is Food Court's team, playing against Chewy Force, which is obviously Chewy's team. Today we're going to see I believe it is going to be a 12v12 match, which allows for limits to be set. Leo, do you want to read the limits as they come through?
Yeah, sure. Let's see if Patty's reading them out. We got 1 ninja cap per map with no ghosting. Patty, you need to type faster. 1 assassin, archer, mage, necro, pyro, scout, the usual suspects. 2 chemist, elf, and medic.
They can't run triple elf. What are they going to do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
3 heavy ninja and especially soldier. Only 3 of those.
All right.
And that's that.
Keep it clean, as always. So as far as predictions on this map, I guess first and foremost, it's probably important to acknowledge that this hasn't so far been a very favorable map during this draft pick. We haven't seen it too many times. So with that being said, who do you think will reign supreme here?
I have no idea. Like, this map has been full of surprises so far. Not many teams like it, and it's a bit chaotic. So it could go either way. It really depends how it goes.
I would probably give the edge to Chewy Force, just because definitely. They definitely have, I would say, like the chemist advantage because Sabu's here, and this is pretty good chemist capping map. Opinion. Soldier can also work. They have ducks as well. Personally, I don't like playing soldier on here, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think if the sponge was still, the sponge that used to be here on this map, soldier would have been good. But
that one made soldier really good. Castle Cavern. Now it's just like it's all right. You can kind of dance around in the trees, but the archer can get you at any moment.
Mm-hmm. I think the best strategy for this map is to just leg it down the middle and try and avoid.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so we are off to the races right now. As far as offense on Chewy Force, we're seeing Sabu as chemist as we predicted, and Ducks fan 101 on soldier so far. A couple of ninjas pushed up very early on as well, so that's important to note and maybe keep an eye out.
2008 out with the ninja steal
straight away,
and that's
the heavy.
Probably a cap.
Wow.
If he can get to the flag before Stab, which he does.
Incredible. Within like the first what was that? Almost 40 seconds. Great play, and they really took the initiative of that and kind of threw everyone off guard.
I think that's the type of that Midnight Snacks needs if they want to get ahead in this game.
Yeah.
As we say that, Chak's got a soldier steal. He actually went all the way back to spawn to take the sponge. An interesting choice, huh? Chewy is in front of him as pyro. This is one reason I don't like soldier on here. He's just gonna be dancing in the trees until the support comes.
Yeah, unfortunately, and that's it requires a lot of patience on the offense part, and ultimately he does get knocked out by pyro.
Does make room for Link to get a steal, also a soldier. So they're running double soldier on here. That's interesting. Link going up in the tree. But Chewy gets in front of him.
Yeah, almost made it across the water, the little river there too. That's usually a nice little safe point, so to say.
Yeah, if there was like some sort of elevated structure over the river, I think soldier would be a lot better.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, that would. All right, so let's see. 93 is out as chemist. Pyro is close behind. Bounces away from the pyro.
Ooh, might make it across the river. Great use of the jump.
Assassin is behind him, but not sure if... Oh, that's a good web.
And the assassin gets him.
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
Dux is out with a
soldier. You hate to see that.
Yeah.
Fatal web.
Had a brief steal from Lazy Nemo, but he too got pummeled by the pyro relatively quickly. But I do have to praise Midnight Snacks for that, that really quick ninja steal. I think that kind of added a little bit of shock factor to the competition, and I think that could have helped them with those other steals that were almost cap-worthy following that.
Link with a quick soldier steal. He just bounced up right over the wall.
The assassin's behind it. Assassin goes down.
Oh, great swap by Tireless.
Doesn't get the death tag off, though.
No.
Lou is waiting in the tree as medic web him.
It sadly is part of the wrong team.
Yes.
So they can't get their restore. And it looks like Midnight Snacks will be getting a second cap. Yeah, there they go.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, excellent momentum. They really just seem to kind of be showcasing their synergy a lot. And I don't think that's quite what we expected. But then again, things are always full of surprises.
It's weird. Chewy Force has definitely been the better teams, at least looking at the standings. It seems like they're looking a little rusty for some reason. Maybe they're not used to the map.
Yeah, and I suppose that can be said for most players on this. Again, it isn't a favorite.
Yeah.
Link has stole the flare and he goes down to Chewy.
93 with the chemist steal. Imposed is there as assassin. Not sure if she has redstone though. She goes down. He still can't get out of the flag room, but he is chemist.
I don't think he got restore yet, so it's gonna be low.
Went for the sponge. Does have ducks right in front of him. He might die to fall damage.
The assassin's coming up as well. There we go. Yeah.
Looks like a reset.
No pyro in the flag room at the moment. No, it's back. Chewie's back.
Both soldiers are still only at mid though. A little bit of a soldier battle. Off versus Def. Shaq does go in, but he's death tagged and Spades cleans him up.
So given how the match is going now, has that maybe changed your prediction as to what the outcome would be? Do you think Chewy Force will be able to get it back, or do you think Midnight Snacks will get the win?
I don't know. Yeah, I think it might be too early to say, but again, those two caps within the first couple of minutes, and the first one, in that case, in the first couple of seconds, I think might have perturbed their defense a little bit on Chewy Force's side, and I think that might have shaken them up a little bit. So we'll see if they can kind of get their composure a little bit back together.
Yeah.
And we'll see what they do from there.
I don't know. It looks like we've definitely settled in a little bit.
Perhaps it took a minute for the Chewy Force defense to kind of realize how easy it is to get those first caps, and perhaps the defense has stepped it up a little bit. Because it's quite a fast cap if you just run straight down the middle.
Oh, that was a very clean steal from Link, but DCJ is holding him back with the eggs.
Needs to make it across this river to get some kind of support. Ooh, gets nicely swapped back again by Tireless as Scout.
You see Rain actually switched to Ninja to go on to Brandino. Brandino does die. So it's really just looking for the assassin. Oh wait, no. It looks like Link it got picked up already. Yeah, so you can just walk it in.
Medic. Oh, and he's in. And this might be a third. Wow.
Interesting. I guess I just jinxed them saying that they got their defense together.
Pretty much. Have any players stood out so far to you guys in terms of underdogs so far who've been made a big difference, but they've not maybe been capping?
I think Rain's sticking out. I mean, he's just on this heavy running down Chewy Force defense, huh? Let's see if he can take out Chewy. He's got a soldier and a scout on him. And then Link is also a really good
steal.
steal.
Yeah, Obi's out. He's nearly at the river, but he's got the assassin and he
assassinated.
Goes down. Yeah, unlucky.
No, great job for the roaming defense to really try to get in front of him. I didn't see any boosting there, which is always a great sign.
Very frustrating if someone gets boosted.
Link out again. This route is looking really dangerous. The Chewy Force has not done anything about it. Huh? Brandino has the angle.
Oh, great headshot by Brandino, but picked up by 93.
He is there. Borders there is ninja support, so I don't think any of these ninjas are going to stop him.
Nah, it's another cap. Unless we get a backup steal. No.
Oh my gosh. This is very unexpectedly turning into somewhat of a blowout.
They can't. It's like every time Link gets a steal, it's always like that quick little jump over the wall and out mid.
Oh yeah, he's very, very slippery, especially when he's working with one of those more mobile classes.
Like, he's really only going up when he absolutely needs to, and otherwise just running. And I think that's probably how you want to play Soldier on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to slow down and allow the defense to like get in front of you, because then they can hit you back instead of boost you.
Yeah, I think like it's probably safe to start going up if you get contested on your side, but you don't want to be going up on their side. Food gets a steal, but looks like the offense was dead. Maybe a little staggered. 93 tried to go in right after him.
Yeah, a little bit. But for the most part, at least, you know, of course we can see it, especially with Link and some of the other people who are typically muted. There's a lot of communication in chat, so they're definitely staying up to date and trying to inform each other.
Chewy Force just sent imposed upon Assassin. They managed to take out quite a few of the flag defenders.
That could clear out a way.
Nemo was going down mid, but Mike very quickly couldn't finish him off.
Yeah, they were a bit slow with the steal.
They need a couple of ninjas in front of him, someone who's faster. Push him into the water. There it is. Stuck underneath the bridge.
Yeah, so they need to... Recover needs to take advantage of this and get in front. But it doesn't
look
look like they
Archer,
will.
but Obi is busy trying to kill.
Where's Link?
Yeah, Link is trying to maneuver his way up, still trying to block with the assassin being a threat.
Oh, I see it. Oh, he gets shot.
Beautiful headshot, however, could be grabbed. Grabbed by Jack.
Oh,
wow.
Jack does grab it, and there's a Rico on the other end.
Yeah, great persistence.
Obi is there, but there's not enough damage from that one soldier. And that is a 5-0.
Wow. Incredible.
Like really I said, the map's full of surprises.
It is. So now this means that Chewy Force has their pick of a map. They're requesting a pause probably to, you know, kind of deliberate that choice. What do you guys think that they'll pick as opposed to what this has done to them?
I personally don't know which maps Chewy Force are good on, so I'm not sure.
I think they've played pretty well on, what was it, Forest of Rivals, I know. I don't know if that's like their signature map, but...
Yeah, I think that might be what I'm leaning towards as well. Yeah, no, Slate's a good one too. Yeah, I suppose I'm leaning towards those two then, either Forest of Rivals or Slate. You made a good point.
Looking at their offense play, I mean, this looks like a more chem-heavy offense, huh?
Oh, it looks like we're going to Blackout, actually.
I would not have expected that. I would say Midnight Snacks definitely has the soldier advantage.
Yes, they do. So,
but
interesting,
maybe they know something we don't.
Also, when I've played against Mike on Pyro, on Blackout, it's really difficult to get out of the flag room. So.
Oh god, yeah, for sure.
I mean, equally with Chewy though, so we'll have to see.
Oh, that's a good point, Patty. Yeah, I didn't really see much from Brandino on this map. I mean, he did have like a couple clutch headshots, but it was always like somebody else just picks it up.
Mm-hmm.
Sab is feeling confident.
That's interesting. I would say Blackout can be a good chemist map, but I feel like you run a scout, it's just a lot harder.
If you can leg it down the middle, then it's kind of good. But the structure between the flag room and mid, you can get caught up on that by like ninjas, and it just slows you down. The pyro catches up. It's better to steal a soldier.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, looks like we have our mandatory snack / bathroom break, of course.
Speaking of which, I need a drink. I'll be back.
It has become a signature in these matches for quite a while, so...
I feel like one of the best strats you can do as Chemist on here is steal, go XX, but just pass like a soldier in this this little area over here. Like, that little XX structure?
Yes.
Because then when the soldier picks it up, it's just, they have a lot of different choices to get up over the wall. Whereas the amount of times a Chemist has gotten knocked off going down this little railing.
Oh god. Yeah, that's like the most dangerous part of Blackout is there's not a lot of protection, and there's a huge temptation to like keep jumping because you obviously progress a lot faster. But in that case, you need to really restrain yourself, and it is very difficult.
Hey, I got hit off there by a mage like fire charge the other day. That was very embarrassing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I feel like Chemist is better at getting out for sure. But because you can just kind of pot the pyro and maybe take a frenzy, at least better than a soldier can.
All right, looks like timer is getting reset to 30 seconds, and it is unlocked. So I know we already talked a little bit about predictions and how the teams can seem to be possibly in equilibrium depending on who plays what. But do we think that any players are going to stand out more? Aside from Brandino, since we already know they're going to try to use him in a more prominent way on this map.
Maybe Dux on Soldier.
Yeah.
Mike is going to go good job here, I think, on the Pyro. And probably Pig 3.
Oh yeah, Patty made a great point too with 93. Usually tries to go for Elf on this kind of setting.
I mean, looking
at
the Midnight Snacks offense, Link is on Chem, which is interesting. Chak being the lone soldier, and he gets headshot.
93 going into the flag room as Elf, but gets killed by the assassin, I think.
Right, Rain. It looks like it's just Rain and Chak here.
Yep. Lazy Nemo with a great steal, out pretty far with the medic, very close in pursuit.
He might get webbed though.
Yes.
The medic misses the webs? Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Okay.
What class? Oh, he's Chem.
But he has a lot of support, actually.
Does, but Dux, yep.
Let's see.
And the Archer doesn't seem to be in position right now.
Oh, God.
It's really just ninjas and soldiers on. Oh, yeah, Assassin is running in.
Archer's in position, so
Pepe's finally got the angle.
Archer gets the kill.
Oh,
excellent shot from Pepe. Yeah. Wow.
They stalled that really long.
They didn't touch the Archer at all, which allowed him to get a headshot.
Yeah, unfortunate. Usually that's kind of what you want to attack the most. And even Pepe acknowledged that in a, in a satirical manner. He said something along the lines of, "Don't worry, guys, the ninjas will be on me for the next 25 minutes." So, still haven't seen him come into much confrontation with that statement and having to face that. But
yeah, he's just chilling right now.
Yeah, which is a huge danger.
He's fighting Brandino. And if you're an offense player, that's what you like to see.
Yes.
Just the archers keeping each other busy.
Sab with a steal, he gets out.
He's in that corner though.
Yeah. Kills the assassin, but goes. I don't know if you.
Yeah, that little turnaround area is so claustrophobic. If you even get hit once into the corner.
93 out on top mid, and he has a fair bit of support, but he goes down to the ninja. Big shame.
Got a new wave
Link
of Chewy
with the chem
Force.
steal.
Alone in the flag room though.
Yeah,
and
he can't get out.
Followed by Chak, who nearly makes it out, but goes down to the assassin.
This is more what I expected on that first map. Just kind of like long kind of period like this, huh?
Yeah, back and forth and, you know, a lot of waiting.
Oh, tireless.
Ninja picks up the flag and he's on
pickup.
Mid.
Oh wow, he's already at spawn.
That's spawn.
Yep. Back, and that appears
Sabu picks it up.
Probably be a cap.
Yeah. Somebody maneuvers out of here quickly.
93 is out as elf. Medic is behind him though.
XX. Got boosted a little bit by the soldier.
He needs to get down to the medic.
Yeah, he really does. Right there too. Oh no. He needs that medic right now. Doesn't quite get the restore.
Oh, the medic gets headshotted. So he's just gonna have to book it.
He really is gonna have to go.
He does have his pyro behind him.
Great pass to Rain though, for a little bit more bulk.
Brandino does have the shot, but there isn't. But 93 is shielding it. Oh, you hate to see it.
How unfortunate. And we were just to think we were just mentioning how bad that situation is.
It's just you have to pass to a soldier. Like if you want that cap to be like, you know, more guaranteed, you can't give it to somebody who can just get knocked off.
Dux is, I think, out with the flag. Yeah, he's on XX, and he does have the assassin with him though. So
he's all alone though. Okay,
he's busy stalling for the medic. Yeah,
Sab is killing stuff, and Lou finally shows up.
You will probably get this restore here. He's getting juggled around a little bit, but not too
Pepe
much
is taking pot shots, huh?
A little bit.
He has got restore, so yeah, he should be okay. There's 2 ninjas waiting, but they shouldn't be able to do much.
Yeah, Obi just comes in and clears him out.
Yeah. Link has a steal, however, and is trying to maneuver his way out.
He's back on. That's what I would have liked to see for the beginning.
Ooh.
Look at that. He just kills the ninjas.
Which is good. That's what you need to do.
Looks like he's F5. He was F5ing and saw the pyro there.
Ooh.
Tried to get to top mid.
Wow.
Yep.
Very scary maneuver there. Wow.
And he just gets killed midair. Hate to see it.
Unfortunate. And there's
interesting change of momentum as well. Chewy Force making the right choice, I think, with this map, given they're already up by 2 with only 5 minutes gone. So
very interesting.
Do you think maybe the bet was right with Brand doing more, or you know, could it be something else that's making the difference?
I'm not entirely sure. It just seems that Chewy Force kind of seems to be outsmarting Midnight Snack's defense. I don't know if it's just their coordination being a little bit different and more dispersed and more distracting, therefore, as opposed to Castle Caverns. Yes. Good point, Patty. So Crizzle actually is Ninja now, and Border 96 is Bulk. So they swapped roles. So that was an interesting change. Aside from that, everyone seems to be maintaining the same kind of position. But maybe that could be what the issue is.
I've always seen Crizzle on Bulk more, but I don't know. That's just from what I've seen. Let's see. There's a lot of blue in the red flag room, but Chewy does clean most of them up with a frenzy.
Failed push from Chewy Force. They managed to get quite a few in the flag room, but Mike did a good job of cleaning them all up as well as Pixie.
He did. Alright, it looks like we have, for Midnight Snacks on offense, it's just 93. There's no one really backing him up yet. He just kind of seems to be alone. Maybe it's part of a distraction. Finally, we're seeing a Chemist catch up. Oh, it's Rain as Chemist. Interesting. So I think they are trying to change things up a little bit and add a little bit more bulk on their offensive pushes just to see if they can kind of get some kind of success.
Yeah, you can see Rain is definitely just playing that kind of cleanup role. Shaq does get a steal, but he was all alone at that point.
Bummer.
Honestly, it does still seem pretty even. I mean, that first cap was a ninja, and I feel like both sides, like, the second cap definitely felt like... I mean,
we're not even a third of the way through the timer, so they have more than enough time to get it back.
There's been a lot of kind of equal steals, and that just seemed like one that, you know, they finally got it through.
Yeah, I will have to say that Chewy Force's roaming defense seems to be a little bit more on par as opposed to last map. They seem to be more coordinated, and I think there's a lot more communication because there's a continued sense of familiarity with this map, more so than the last one.
Yeah, like there's a lot of moments where you can just kind of go on autopilot and do your thing, and it might work.
Sure. Yeah, we're seeing lots of pickups, but nothing too, extraordinary in terms of actually getting out of the flag room.
Yeah, nothing like what we saw at the beginning. Oh, Sabu does get boosted towards mid. 2008 does hold him back though, and that's enough time for Big 3 to pick him up. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very good stall.
One ninja can make such a difference.
Yes.
When it comes to, just knocking them back a tiny bit so that other people can start knocking them back. And then it just,
Yeah.
Link is out. Oh, I didn't see the assassin. I'm surprised that no one called that out. He had two people behind him who are both comfortable with speaking. I'm surprised that nobody gave him a little bit more of an indication.
Yeah. That's the problem with assassin sometimes. Like you F5 for just a moment.
I know.
And it's like if he had been running just a little bit longer, he probably would have saw it, but
bummer.
It was too quick.
Sabu is out. Getting cornered again over there, but does have some people to back him up. Slips his way out. Trying to have a lunge. Through middle, there's only two really significant choices. So in this case,
have they used the ninja cap yet? Because he could just drop it and allow a ninja to get it.
Yeah, the first cap was a ninja already.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, 2008 Pearl's up to him. Pig 3 is on top. Not sure if Sabu sees though.
Here we go.
Trying to be sneaky.
Oh, no, very nice.
Good.
If they called that out, that was really good comms.
Yeah.
A lot of bulk on Sabu. He actually goes down. That's crazy.
Such a shame after all of that.
Yeah,
that seemed like that didn't really seem like his fault.
No, it seems like the medic was perhaps a couple of seconds too slow.
93 is out really far in front of blue spawn already, so I think you might be able to cap this one. Yeah,
I'm sure that would make Midnight Snacks.
Yeah, if you're Chewy Force, that's pretty tilting.
For sure. All right, yes. So that will be the first cap for Midnight. So that means that they're trying to catch up.
Yeah, I think that was just like Link stole it first and then just dropped it to him. Yeah. Oh, his headshot. My bad. It was dropped nonetheless.
Dux is trying to maneuver his way into blue flag room. He didn't seem to have a lot of backup, which is a huge problem. And although he's a very sufficient soldier player, especially when there's this big of a cluster roaming, it's not the most secure position that you'd want to be in.
Alright, Link is on top, looking for that soldier, and then Close gets him. (2008) looking for the ninja steal, but not gonna get it. Now I think it's a pretty good time to go for it. Oh, let's see.
Pyro's in front of him though. Pyro does go down. He's got two red players with him as well, so he should be okay for now. Including the assassin.
For moving up.
Yeah. That's what she did last map as well, and that was actually quite effective for them, so maybe continue with that. Can the archer get in position is the question.
Yeah.
Pepe is on the wrong side of the map at the moment, so you can't really...
2008, I'm trying to knock him off, but looks like he's gonna move.
Yeah, so Checktation has the flag right now for Midnight Snacks. Needs to hold it if he doesn't, unfortunately.
He gets shot.
Yeah,
this is going to look like a third. I don't see anyone in position to steal. Yeah, third. So this was more what I expected at the beginning. I guess that first map really was just a bit of a... Well, not a fluke, but not being used to that map.
Yeah, maybe a little warm-up for them, I suppose.
Yeah.
93 again trying to go for the solo cap. He does water the flag successfully, is getting pummeled by a lot of the defense. Doesn't even get a chance to hit the flag, but allows Chactation to grab the flag, and he is heading out pretty quickly. He hesitated there for a second, so I hope that doesn't cost him, and it does. Unfortunately, got shot by Brandino very quickly. Great precision.
Great pass to Sab, who's chemist. Pepe is not in position. I don't see him.
No.
He was last seen kind of around mid.
Who stole the flag initially?
Obi, and then he passed it right as he burned to death.
Unfortunate.
F chat.
I don't see a Pepe anywhere, so
yeah.
Sab's got this. Oh, except 93 has the flag and he's on XX. Never mind.
Yeah.
Does have a soldier on him, but the medic is right there.
Yep. Okay, so the medic and the soldier just need
Chewy's coming up as pyro, but nah, he didn't have any help.
And Pig 3 is busy spawn killing Brand, so there's no chance. That's gonna happen. I feel bad.
Damage here. He does. I don't know if it was intentional, but he does juke out the remaining defenders on a recov. He almost got knocked down, but was able to kind of revive himself in that position. So I think it kind of fooled everyone into thinking that he was down for good.
And here we are. It wouldn't be the PPM tournament without a Blackout Stalemate.
No, we do see Bran here above blue flag room. He's like getting position for the headshot. I wonder if they'll have an ninja ready. When are they going to notice him? Rain sees him, but he misses the ender pearl.
Oh. They got some people on him. He's trying to get the shot still.
Yeah,
wow.
He's got...
Very close. But he's 93's alpha, yeah. Like, there's not much you can do against that.
Oh, wow. Great shot from Pepe twice. Wow. So they passed to Heisei. Shot by Pepe again. My God. They're really just playing hot potato over here.
Honestly, Pepe's been doing so much like in this tournament.
Yes, he has.
At least in this game, I think I've seen a little bit more of him than Brandino, to be honest.
Yeah, me as well. Mm-hmm.
He did a lot against us.
I'm so happy about holding.
Understandable.
I don't think anybody's happy about holding.
Don't you just love a stalemate?
Absolutely not.
So good.
I mean, playing Soldier Def in a stalemate, it can be kind of fun. You just chase after the archer the entire time.
Oh, sure.
It can be kind of fun.
So, who do you think's most likely to get out of this stalemate with a cap?
I don't know. For me personally, holding as Elf always seems so risky. I feel so exposed in that position. Dux is also somebody who's very, very comfortable with stalemates and, playing as soldier. So he's very, I would say, probably very confident with what he needs to do to avoid anything that could potentially harm him and compromises his position as the current flag carrier.
Also, this stalemate really benefits Chewy Force because it's just time that's ticking away whilst they've got a 2-cap lead. So
yep,
anything that they can do to just store it out.
I feel like if Midnight Snacks can get a pass off, I would like your chances a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Patty makes a good point. I think they saw Pepe, and they finally realized that he was a huge threat at this point in time. And unfortunately, they are kind of compromising his...
They just pulled off the pass, yeah.
They did pass to a heavy, which is good and bad.
Yeah.
Very vulnerable to that scout swap.
Unfortunately, yeah, there's not a lot you can do once you get swapped off the map. There's no chance for recovery.
I mean, you can still get swapped off as soldier, but it becomes a much harder pull off.
For sure.
Probably want to bring in a scout now if they want to recover off the heavy. Like swap this heavy into a bunch of other heavies and crit him out. It's the best tactic now.
Delicious.
Unless you can get the headshot.
Or you could just jump into the void.
True. And they are doing that actually.
Scout, he's going straight to the bridge. Jack tries to angle him out.
Ooh, that was a little too close.
Also, one of the other good things you can do is like just send a bunch of players in to make the flag carrier move around, and then that might give your archer the angle to get a headshot.
Yep.
Because when he's hiding in that corner, it's a little bit harder to get the headshot. But you know, once you send a bunch of players after him, he'll move around.
Perhaps what Chewy Force could do is have, you know, Sabu kind of in that bridge area to like force Chak to move closer to the mid wall, and then you could pyro him.
It's always kind of difficult to organize that kind of recov though.
Yeah.
Like, especially if one team is putting more pressure on recov than the other, then you kind of get held up helping out your defense before you send your recov.
It's a lot of moving parts for sure. Brent is in the bridge.
He could make
and gets assassinated.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Surprised he didn't even try to block that.
Dux gets death tagged, but it's healed off.
Two soldiers coming in against Chak. Not really sure what that's gonna do. I guess just create mayhem.
Ooh, great death tag. Unfortunately, I think it'll get healed off relatively quickly, and it does. But they had a good strategy going on. They just need to implement that scout more carefully and more coordinated in a way that it can allow the soldiers to get there in time while that death tag is still on him and still valid.
I mean, it looked, I think, I don't know, maybe I'm just guessing, but it looks like Midnight Snacks is just like calling out better when they need support. And then people are respawning. Because it is a 12v12 and there's like maybe 5 or 6 with him.
Yep. Oh, Pepe is making his way towards the flag. Gets headshotted though by Brandino. It seems like he got called out pretty earlier on.
Yeah, they noticed it way before he even got a chance.
Brandino is going bottom mid. Gonna need his team to like push them into the shot though.
He's on 4 hearts. He does. Yeah, lucky. 2 hearts actually, not 4. What am I saying?
Chewy Force sending the double soldier again on recov, but not really to much avail. Is a scout on top of the flag. He goes for the swap, but misses. Not sure if Chak saw him or not, but Brandino is death tagged and gets assassinated.
Yeah, and we are coming down essentially to the 8-minute mark here. So Midnight Snacks needs to pull a couple of tricks out of their sleeves to really kind of get a good chance at reigning supreme on this map.
Stab managed to get on the bridge and swap out the medic, but he missed Chak and he got the death tag. But he had no like teammates there to help follow up.
There just needs to be more like coordination. It's like the double soldiers go in by themselves against a heavy, so that's like not really going to do anything. It's one thing if the archer's there, because then at least those soldiers are kind of like, you know, causing a distraction. But or it's like the scout death tags and then no one's there.
Which was, you know, at what point do you go, right, stuff this, we're not doing the stalemate anymore, let's just, you know, end this one and get on with playing the game like you normally would, we might actually get more caps that way.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, they could they could just be like kind of mentally done with the map. Like, all right, just wait for the next one.
Just kind of ride it out, yeah.
Then it is 6-7 minutes. You can probably win a stalemate in that time. But
Sab is going on top of the blue flag room as scout. I wonder if they're going to notice him.
He doesn't.
He's been spotted by Pepe, so they probably called it out. He's trying to spawn swap. That would have been really smart though. I didn't know you could actually stand there without just getting insta-killed.
So yeah. If they have to jump into spawn and then get the swap off before they actually touch it, or you can just stand on the edge, swap, and move into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a couple ways to do it. It's so hard to execute it, especially if you have good team communication. There's not a lot of time for you to make those plays.
Sab seems to be the only player that's actually consistently pushing up to recov. So I think it's basically Chewy Force doesn't really care about recovering anymore. You know, they've got the lead. They just go.
I feel like if I'm Sab, I would say just go. Don't even bother trying to death tag. I'd say put all your money into the void swap.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's not got any teammates at all to help with the death tag, so yeah, you're right.
Just try to play it, as sneaky as you can. I know it can, if the other team is, proactive, they might have somebody kind of watching the bridge area, or on top of spawn.
Chewy Force is sending quite a bit now, actually, on recov. Obi's engineer. And
yes.
I mean, it can be effective, and they've got spades on soldier.
Yeah, when in doubt, spam TNT.
Yes.
Sabu swaps the wrong person and just gets the death tag off.
Yeah, I don't think for either side there hasn't been an extremely compromising play that has endangered they're them holding the flag. So if it stays this kind of relaxed and communicative, then we might actually end the match in a stalemate still.
Link is scout on the bridge right now. He might get the void swap, but they move. Dux changes positions to avoid getting swapped, which is very smart.
Yeah, but it's when stuff like that happens, that's pretty much the only way you can kind of guarantee a recov in a way. You force them into a compromising angle and then drop the pyro on them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, void swapping a soldier is kind of hard. And
yeah, because you really got to just you got to be deep by the time you're in there. Otherwise, they're just gonna grab the wall.
Deep.
Yes. You got to be all the way down there.
Pepe is coming. Oh, bummer. Got knocked off. He had some heavy support with him, just in case, but knockback will make you cry.
When you swap, do you get the same do you look the same way that you get swapped in, or do you just keep looking the same way you were? Because that would be a good way to mess him up.
Mm-hmm.
Same way you're facing, yeah. Okay.
Sab is on top of spawn unseen. So let's see what he opts to do. It looks like he's really just going to go for this spawn swap. Oh, he gets it, but he's on the edge. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, a little too close for comfort, but still.
Pig 3 is definitely trying to clown him over that.
Two minutes left. Looks like Chewy Force will take this map. What do you guys think the next map will be if Chewy Force does indeed take this map?
Well, it'll be Midnight Snacks pick. So, I mean, they're pretty comfortable with Pagodas. So I wouldn't be surprised if they pick that. Yeah. but we will see. We have 2 minutes of patiently waiting left, so. AP has entered the chat.
Yeah, that's one of the things about the PPM tourney. A lot of teams, it's like, they'll try their best to get their best roster out.
But it's hard.
But if they don't, they could be, like, a lot weaker.
Midnight Snacks tried the old swap into Pyro, but they ended up getting void swap themselves.
Oh, bummer.
Bro. How does that even happen?
Yeah.
Alright, they probably have time for one more push. Sab is on top of spawn. Not sure if anybody's seen him. Alright. Shaq might have spotted him, though. Because... Oh, never mind. He hasn't. Actually, let me see.
Who are we looking at?
So, Sab is hiding on top of spawn as scout.
He gets hit into spawn. Unlucky.
Yep, so with about 40 seconds left, there's not much that can be done at this point.
Yeah, even if one side does win, it'll just be probably the same result.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Either a bigger win or a closer loss.
Yeah. Yep, so, yeah, so we will definitely see Midnight Snacks map pick next, and I know I mentioned, and I know Patty mentioned that we think it might be Pagoda's 3. Do you guys have any other candidates?
I couldn't really tell you. Harvest.
Ew.
Disgusting.
Yeah, so that was a great game. It was an unfortunately painstakingly long game, thanks to that never-ending stalemate, but hey, you get what you get. Park Life, interesting.
That is interesting, I guess. Huh. They liked one of those weekly maps, huh?
I guess so. I was not actually expecting that. I was almost ready to gamble all my money on Pagodas for them, but
I mean, looking at that offense, I guess it kind of makes sense, huh?
Yeah. But
Link could definitely play that heavier chemist role. You have Rain 93. That is very much like a get in the flag room. It's not really a finesse flag room. It's a beat the hell out of the other team's defense, in my opinion.
But yeah, it is entirely dependent on what offense is sent. I'm really curious because again, it's a very, Pyro isn't an issue here. It's a very claustrophobic flag room. There's a lot of corners you could get potentially trapped in by just a simple knockback hit, and then you get entirely pummeled by like 5 different people. So there's not a lot of room in the flag room for escapage. But yeah, it depends on who they really are putting on offense, which I'm assuming it's going to be the same people for most part. It just depends on the classes that are utilized.
Yeah, I would have to guess. You could probably they might run like Sneak Soldier, Sneak Chemist, like one of these back tunnels, and then try to get a steal going out front. Mm-hmm. Or they could just stay, try their best to stay grouped up and just try to kill the defense. If you run enough heavies and chemists. But, I mean, you're probably going to get heavies back at you on defense, so... Not really a finesse map in the same way Blackout can be.
Have you guys done predictions for this map yet?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I want to get a little glimpse of who's playing what first before.
I think I like Midnight Snacks more on this one. I don't really know what the score would look like though. Although, I don't know. Chewy Force also does have some good PvPers, and that's pretty important on here.
Right. Yeah, I'm curious. I want the timer to go a little bit faster.
Yeah.
I want everybody to finish grabbing their drinks and peeing. So
although I don't know. Brand might just Archer. I mean, Archer isn't bad on here, but it's definitely not like the defense carrier it can be on some maps.
Right. It's not as open as a map as Blackout, so it's a little bit more difficult to maneuver around. But yeah, you're right. They might try to poke at Archer on this map and see if it works in their favor, and if not, they'll probably move into something on bulk.
Yeah, it's like it reminds me a lot of kind of Waitomo in a way. I feel like these two play pretty similarly, except on Waitomo, there's definitely more for Soldier to work with, but other than that,
bulk is a lot more effective than Archer.
Oh, for sure.
So
well, it's like if you can like figure out how the other team is like, crossing the map, and you're just like constantly switching it up, shooting them from angles they're not going to expect, then yeah, Archer will definitely be more effective. But that is quite hard. Pog 3. Alright, Link is on Chemist, DTJ on Ninja.
Yeah, we already have Sabu trying to sneak into Midnight Snack's flag room. He's by himself, though. He's a little bit paranoid. He saw the Ender Pearl. He knows that there's a ninja nearby. Does end up victorious between that battle. Gets eliminated by Pig 3, though, and thus leading to a pretty peaceful flag room.
Link with that sneak chem steal, but he does get death tagged.
The assassin's behind him as well.
Assassin is behind. Yeah. Oh. His chat reaction.
Standard reaction to when you get assassinated.
But 93 does have the flag as Chemist. Expressed his discomfort with playing Chemist on this map, though.
Yeah, I mean, Chemist against Heavy, like, in a very open map is okay, but in these cramped sections, you're just gonna get crit out.
2008 as Ninja. Could not get that Ender Pearl off. I think he was a little too low to actually throw it again.
Yeah, I mean, if he jumped in the void, I think he died to flag poison before it landed. But I don't know. I hate flag poison anyway, so.
Yeah, bane of our existence.
I feel like it shouldn't kill you. I think it should leave you at like half a heart.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Yeah, and it's just Range is getting beat up on by multiple heavies.
Quite interesting. Sabu trying to get in again. He doesn't seem to be supported by a lot of people. It just kind of seems to be him on every occasion. I don't see really anyone else on his team trying to support quite yet.
What is Heavy? 93 asking that right as the scouts on him.
Yikes.
To the surprise of no one. Yeah, it just feels like there's no reason to. I feel like there's rarely any reason to run Soldier. I mean, you can juke a little bit on this top area here, but there's like a staircase right here.
Yeah, exactly. So anyone can get up. It's not it's not Blackout where you actually have to use some effort to get places, especially if you're not mobile.
I haven't really seen many steals. No one's got like very far except the Ninja.
Not at all.
This is like, I tend to find it that it takes a few minutes to like get momentum going on this map.
Yeah, for sure.
Not sure why, but I'm never that good at it.
Layout, yeah. Got a lot of people invading Midnight Snacks with Lazy Nemo grabbing the flag and heading out from the furthest staircase. Great recovery by Pig 3 though with an assassinate. Very clutch.
Chewy Force offense seems to be pretty split. It's only Ducks in the flag room at the moment, whereas Sab is not even there yet. Ducks goes down to the Pyro. The Sab's arrived, but I think he's low. That's not even Sab. He makes it out, but he's met by like 25 players, so unlucky.
As is typical for Park Life.
Yeah. If you're going to get out with a flag, you need to do it quickly, otherwise the defenders don't really have a problem getting in front of you.
Oh god, no. No, it's a cluster. Scary one, too. A call out for web spam against Midnight Snacks from, yeah, so, yep. Little quick warning for food court.
Slap on their wrist.
Little slap. Yeah, everyone is just really struggling to actually get in the flag room, and when they do, they're confronted by so many people to the point where they keep just getting constantly pushed away from the flag, and there's not even a steal to have.
2 chemists in Blue's flag room. Just getting nailed in the corner by the bulk.
Nice quick steal from Nemo.
Yeah, and the medic's there as well as a supporting heavy.
Oh.
And the soldier. But
Oh my gosh.
He can't get off this one.
I know, he keeps getting knocked back.
Ninja and Heavy ready there to meet him. And the assassin behind him, is he going to notice? No.
Wow, great play.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was definitely struggling with that sponge. It's very difficult, especially if you get knocked back every time.
It's the kind of map where you just have to get on with running down mid, otherwise the defenders can easily get like 4 or 5 players in front of you.
Oh yeah.
93 out on top and then goes underneath. That's really smart. It's a good way to juke out the defenders. And there's not many defenders left on top to actually get him.
Yeah.
He's now running back on top.
Yes, he is. Really switching it up, trying to keep everyone interested here.
It's probably the best way to cap on this one.
Yeah. Quick steal from Lou. Goes down, though, to Pepe as Archer. And that is the first cap of this entire game for Midnight Snacks. So hopefully they kind of acknowledge the good and the bad things that they did during that and can continue that. Because that was, again, that's been the furthest they've ever gone now, and it's already been a little more than 7 minutes since we've started.
So what do you think Midnight Snacks, what's their strategy going to be for now? Maybe they go for one more cap and play a little more defensively? Or they're definitely not safe yet.
Yeah. Knowing the Midnight Snacks personality is, I would say that they're definitely not, satisfied with just 2 and then staying put. I feel like they like to really kind of play all out. So yeah, they won't. Yeah, I agree. They will not try to turtle this. They don't want to see themselves as only doing the minimum, you know.
Rain's out, but he's... Well, no, that wasn't
out. Oh, great web to lock in Ducks fan over there. Unfortunately, he's still able to get up. Oh, he's actually going
underneath.
Down. Yeah.
Not
another web.
Yeah,
wow.
Fantastic webs.
Great job.
It was 2 webs, I think.
No, that was 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where's Lazy Nemo? He's out, but he's got 4 or 5 defenders in front of him.
Chem is the Antichrist.
Big push from Chewy Force in the flag. Obi gets out. He's not out. He gets the flag. He's now running on the rear side, but the assassin's above him.
Oh, he's getting pushed back quite a bit by this chemist.
The assassin's going to respawn. Yeah. Ducks as soldier.
Oh, he got out quick, but great assassinate again.
And Sub with another backup steal. The assassin probably doesn't have assassinate back just yet. Oh no, they do.
Great. So now they have one last chemist in the flag room. So if they can get this, knock this one out.
Spades is there to support, but not a medic yet.
Yeah. Ooh, not a good idea to boost. Needs to push him back instead.
2008.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of boosting. Really poor positioning there. Gets
the restore, but goes down. Unfortunate. Ducks though with a backup steal. He makes it out. I wonder if he'll go on top. He's going to take the sponge.
Yeah.
2 webs there. Manages to avoid them. And the assassin roamed up to help once again. Unfortunately, wasn't that effective. Obi distracts the entire flag room and Lazy Nemo manages to nearly get out really cleanly, but he was held up by a heavy.
Yeah. The initial thought was a great strategy, to be honest. Yeah. They really did a good job luring everyone away. Scout with a quick flag steal goes down really quickly.
I wonder if they'll continue to send a scout up.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, Dux is in Blue's flag room as Ninja. I wonder if he'll go for a steal or just to crit the pyro. It's unfortunate we can't see how much redstone he's got. Goes for a steal.
Oh wow!
Dux I don't know if he actually got regen. No.
Oh, nice planning from Pig 3 to know exactly where he was going to go.
Once again, Sab's trying to distract. They both go down to frenzy.
Tireless attempting a ninja cap as well.
It's probably a good idea to just have a heavy waiting about there.
Yeah.
So they can roam as well as shut down any ninjas.
Food court with the flag. Oh shoot. It's hit pretty hard by Spades. It's heavy. And ultimately loses the flag. I think Midnight Snacks is trying to recreate the success that worked last time with 93. But then again, I think Chewy Force kind of has recognized exactly what they're trying to do, and is therefore able to stop it pretty instantly. Link doing a lot of damage in flag room. Actually knocked out 2 major bulk defenders.
Did get death tag though, so he can't stay alive for very long.
Yeah, exactly.
Big push from Midnight Snacks. 93 and Rain in the flag room. They both go down. Chak's gonna try a ninja steal, but he's on half health already.
Yeah. Yeah, Choowie has a suspicion of him being in there.
He's gonna get regen from the chemist, maybe? Nah. Link is low and the other chemist is death tagged.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying their best to maneuver with the Link grabbing a quick steal. Got confronted pretty quickly though. Next with food, using his webs wisely, goes down to the pyro though.
Midnight Stacks are running Archer.
Yes, they are.
When Chewy Force are not. So Pepe doesn't have to contend with another Archer, but I don't know what impact he's been making. I've not been watching.
Yeah.
It's probably like trading some of recovery potential for just, insurance that they didn't ever get out.
Exactly.
I would guess with Archer, more people are probably going to get in, but more of those chances for the carrier to just get shot.
Yeah. I haven't seen too many prominent headshots, at least from Pepe on this map. Then again, it is a little bit more, you know, shielded than Blackout was.
Also, we haven't really seen any steals, but there's been like 1 or 2, so not many chances to actually headshot the flag guy.
Might be a good strategy, I guess, like go Archer maybe after somebody steals, but then there's no sponge or anything.
Yeah, if it were me, I would feel much more comfortable and much more impactful on a bulk roll. And then, switching to Archer when it is necessary. And that's a big emphasis on the when. Sabu is out, getting clustered a lot by some blue. Nice web from Food Court to kind of block his way.
Obi's very clean. The assassin's behind him. Is he going to notice? Pyro uses Frenzy.
Far side and dodges Frenzy, but the assassin is there.
Doesn't have any support, though,
Mike boosts him.
Unless he gets support now, then he's not going to be able to succeed. There's 2 medics pushing up.
Behind it. Doesn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ninja
picked up. Oh, he goes down. The Pearl nearly landed as well. It was very close.
Like Highs was right there.
That was a little too close for comfort. Yeah.
Yeah, that could have been the equalizer.
The Pearl was basically on the floor, but unlucky. Stab is out, but the assassin's chasing him. Is he going to notice? He might get knocked off.
Yeah, he did get boosted up the stairs, though, which is not great looking. Oh, and he falls. Yep.
That's toxic.
Alright, and we are coming down to the 4-minute mark with Midnight Snack still leading by a mere 1 capture on this map.
Oh, did he get frenzied right above the water?
I think so.
That's unfortunate.
It's a risky place to use Frenzy, but I guess it worked.
Yeah.
Obi is at the back of the flag room.
Yes.
I think he's relatively clean.
He is. He doesn't have a lot of things, or, well, didn't have a lot on him, but he did get shot by the Archer. Yeah. So there we go. So Archer is making some difference for their team, at least.
Sab avoids the pyro. That was very smart. He just, I think he saw the pyro above, like, you know, the name tag, and then ran the other way. No. Ooh, is he going to make it to the sun? Yes, he does. And there's a medic waiting for him, but he imagine if he just went the wrong way.
Oh, that was a deadly boost. That was
that was a bad boost.
He got away because of that.
Unfortunate.
If he gets this, they will equalize, and we'll go into overtime.
That is unfortunate, yeah. Which I know is not what Midnight Snacks wants. Yikes. So now, if nothing happens within these next 3 minutes, we will be in overtime until somebody else scores a capture. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be desperate attempts on Ninja for either side. But I think because that's such an obvious play at this point, just to get a quick capture and end it all, defense is definitely going to be ready.
You don't need a quick capture though. Like if it's going to be overtime, then you don't really have a time limit. You just need to get like a reliable capture.
Yes.
You know.
One thing they could do is they could bait the Ninja really hard to, like, I guess, pull some of the people back into the flag room.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe slip in, like, you know, Soldier or Chemist or something. Or just flood the flag room at the very least.
Yes.
Anything to reduce the roaming.
It appears that Midnight Snacks are sending, I think, 5 players on offense now.
Well, that makes sense.
Normal for a 12v12, yeah.
That's fine in a 12v12, yeah. Especially on like a very bulk-heavy map like this, where you may or may not need an Archer.
Yeah, and they want this cap to kind of seal the deal, so I'm not surprised.
If they can get all 5 in the flag room, that'll be good. Link.
Good chance, yep.
Gets the frenzy though. Tanks the first hit, but unfortunately not the second.
Check steal going out the back. The scout is right there though.
Yeah.
So
no stake.
Now he's playing the tree game.
Yeah, he needs some. Oh,
and Dux is there as Soldier. Yep.
Yeah. Bummer.
Yeah, so that push is done.
Unfortunate. They have a good idea though, just, you know, kind of flood the flag room and make it a little bit stressful for defense.
Yeah, because when you flood the flag room like that, you're like basically you have like one main point of contention, and if you can like avoid them, that's it. Like immediately start running away.
Get your best offense player, put a lot of people around him, let their body be their shield.
Yeah, there's like more of a chance that one lucky boost is all you need.
Yeah. Ooh, great play. Oh wow, great wed from Lou to kill the pyro, but ultimately
right into the assassin.
Yeah.
Really good positioning from the assassin as well.
No.
I don't know if you guys saw where Picture was waiting, but
yes.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's a lot of assassinates where it's like definitely taking advantage of the pressure that all the other classes are applying to just like she'll be behind them for like half a second, and then that half a second is when they die.
Yeah, so we're definitely about to head into overtime unless there's a capture in 10 seconds, which is not going to happen. So
timer has been a lot.
Yes, and so it begins.
You might honestly be looking for like a ninja pass or something.
Sab is out.
Yes.
The assassin's behind him as well, so he doesn't need to worry about the assassin waiting around the corner.
Wow.
Assassin was like stalling themselves for some reason.
This might be it.
Be it?
He gets the restore.
Into overtime? Wow.
Assassin and Archer are both top, but Pyro is in front. Pyro wastes Frenzy, and looks like Pepe's dead.
He has all his pots, he just needs to stay alive.
He's just playing very safe.
He's maneuvering around quite a bit. Got really low there.
Link got a couple good hits on him.
Oh no.
No.
And there we go.
Wow. For some reason, Midnight Snacks just has this strange, unfortunate stream of luck of losing by 1 cap. At the very last second. Either the very last second or in overtime. It's very unfortunate, but ultimately, good game overall from both sides.
Indeed.
Player of the game. Who are we thinking from our winning team?
Winning team, Chewy Force.
Yes, that one.
Yes.
That's tough.
Who would you say? Member of the offense or the defense?
I
would say Sab. Yeah.
Yeah, I would also say Sab.
It's going to be between Sab or Dux.
Yeah.
I mean, Dux did a good job of staying alive throughout the stalemate. Sab got a good few caps. If it went the other way, I'd have said that Link would have got it for Midnight.
Oh, for sure. But... Yeah.
Yeah, definitely on that first map. Feels like a while ago, but there was like nothing Chewy Force could have done about that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much leaning towards that Sabu. Yeah. Vote.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Do one of you guys want to close out?
Hope everyone enjoyed listening to my attempt at some commentary, as well as the professionals that I'm with. And
yes, we are indeed professionals.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everyone.
You guys enjoyed.
See you
soon. Bye.
There we go. That was pretty good.